Yo, what is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to fix the edit problem that Fortnite has currently with the custom buttons. Okay, so if you guys don't know, right now, if you want to build, you press circle, you press R2, and then if you want to edit, you press circle, R2, R2, and then circle to confirm. All right, but this is not using instant edit. I'm using circle to go into build mode, and I'm also using circle to edit, but I have to hold it. Now, if you want to use instant edit, the option is there. I'll show you guys here. You go to custom, you press X, and then let's say I've seen different people, I've seen people use different buttons for instant edit. Some people want to use R3, some people want to use triangle, some people want to use right on the D-pad, some people want to use touchpad. It doesn't work with touchpad, and I'll explain in a bit, but it works with any other button. This also works on Xbox and PlayStation. It doesn't work on Nintendo Switch because you can't change the buttons on the Nintendo Switch. All right, so let's say you want your edit button to be your triangle, right? I've seen somebody ask for that. So you go to toggle pickaxe, you click on it, and you switch that. And instead of making this edit, you're gonna make this switch mode. And you're like, but wait, I don't want triangle to be switch mode. I want triangle to be instant edit. I still want circle to be switch mode. Just do it. Trust me. I'll explain a bit. So this is what you want to make sure circle always has edit. It doesn't matter what you want your edit button to be. You need to make sure circle in these settings is always edit. Does that make sense? Whether you want your square to be your edit, your R1, it doesn't matter. But in here, circle always needs to be edit. And then your other button needs to always be switch mode. So kind of just flip it. Okay. Switch mode equals edit and edit equals switch mode, because when okay, so right now I have triangle as edit, right? So I place a wall, right? I press triangle, and it won't let me confirm. It won't let me confirm unless I press, circle. So the easy way to fix that, guys, is by going into the settings on your PlayStation or your Xbox. And I had already done it, and you want to just switch, okay? What you want to do is you want to swap the two buttons. So I'm going to swap my circle for my triangle, and then I'm going to confirm that. Okay. Once I go back into the game, it's actually going to let me, circle is still going to be build mode. Right now I'm spamming circle to build. But now if I press triangle, I can confirm with triangle. Give me 1 second, chat. There we go. I can confirm with triangle without having to press circle, which is what a lot of people, are asking. Yo, how do I do this? How do I fix it? So now I have instant edit on triangle, and you can change it. So like if you want to use R3, same thing. First, go to your settings, go here and just reset everything. Just uncheck it, or you can just reset, just so you don't confuse yourself. There we go. Reset, confirm. Okay. We're going to go back into the game. So now I want to use, say, R3. I'm going to go ahead and reset this too. Square Builder Pro. Okay. So I want to use R3. Crouch. I want to use that as my instant edit. So you go here. Remember, don't make it edit. Actually make it switch mode. Okay. Switch. And then you make your circle. You make that one into edit. Okay. You can always figure out where you're going to put crouch later. You can always put it on something else. And now you go back. So now we run into the same problem. I can edit with with R3, but then I won't be able to confirm it. I have to press circle to confirm, which is obviously not what I want. And the solution to that is the same thing. To go back to the menu, go here, and then just swap them. Swap them in here. So let's see. We're gonna change circle to R3, and then we're gonna confirm. You guys can see my circle is now my R3. There we go. We go back into the game. I place a wall. I'm pressing R3. Boom, 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 and then press R3, and it confirms. If you don't do this, you're gonna have to press like R3 to edit, and then you're gonna edit your building. And then instead of pressing R3 again, you're going to have to press circle to confirm. And you can actually see in the game, it says press circle. But since we swapped it, on the PlayStation settings, the game doesn't know that. And it thinks we're actually pressing circle, even though you're actually pressing R3. All right. Now, there's only two issues with the build mode. One of them is the editing, which I explained how to fix. The other one is the shooting. All right. So let me explain how the shooting works. It's the same thing. Let me reset this so I don't confuse you guys, because some of you guys don't care about editing. You might not want to. You're probably not going to change it. But I've seen people that want to do this switch right here. Okay. So right now you switch. You know, let me go back here and edit. You shoot with R2. Right? R2 and L2 aimed down the sights. But say you want to shoot with R1. I think people who played on the PlayStation 3 were used to shooting with R1 and L1 to aim down the sights because the L2 and R2 on the PS3 like were bad. So here's the issue. It's the same thing. If you guys see right now, R2 has attack, which is shooting, and then confirm. Confirm is when you're going to like select the boxes that you're going to edit. Right? So we're only going to make one switch right now. We're switching. This one is going to be to next weapons. And this one is going to be attack/confirm. Even though it says attack/confirm, it didn't actually switch confirm. Confirm is still R2. So obviously that's going to get super annoying because you're going to go into build mode, right? You're going to build, and you're going to go into edit. I press circle. And instead of pressing R1, you have to press R2 still. Remember, it should be doing it with R1 because I switched. You know, I am right now shooting with R1, right? I'm shooting with R1, so I want R1 to be my, you know, my button to be able to edit. But instead, I gotta press R2. So that's gonna be like a real pain in the butt. If I spam R1, it does nothing. It doesn't work. Simple solution, same thing. Go back to your settings, account man. No, right here. Where is it? I missed the. Oh, buttons. There you go. Enable. Same thing. I have edited back to default, whatever. So I just go here and I swap my R2 with my R1. And you only need to do this, guys, with your editing, your instant edit. I mean, with circle and with R2 if you want to swap it. Everything else, you don't need to do this, guys. I don't want you guys to think that you have to do this for every single button. No, it's only for these two. So now when I go to edit, I press circle. And now I press R1. And it's actually working. Okay. It actually works with R1. That's for the people that want to switch it. And that's it. So basically, if you run into any other issues, you know, like you can't get a button to work, chances are the only way to fix it right now is by going into the PlayStation, you know, to fix it that way. Epic does know about the issue. And they said they were gonna fix it, but until then, you can go ahead and fix it yourself. And then once Epic, you know, fixes the actual problem, you can just go back, you know, to your PlayStation and just turn this off, and you don't have to worry. And that way you can continue to play, you know, the way you want to play. All right. And if you guys have any more questions, let me know, man. If you guys have any ideas of different ways to set up, you know, your settings. I don't have a SCUF controller, so I don't have the paddles, so we have less options, but it's still pretty cool. You know, we get a lot of options. And if you're on Xbox, let me know, guys, in the comments if it worked for you guys. I know Xbox has the same thing as PlayStation, but I actually haven't tried it on Xbox, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. All right. Talk to you guys later.